I'm so excited for this one because this is one of my favorite things to do. In fact, I'm going to be doing this at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time right after this session. My name is Ginna Tassinelli. If you are brand new to either my profiles over on FB or over on LinkedIn, welcome. I am the owner and founder of Hype Media, Stylishly Branded, and Style Rebel Mama. And we work with established entrepreneurs just like yourself, experts, and corporate clients to help you ignite your influence on social media into a powerful and bold presence so that you can amplify your leads, your visibility, your credibility, and revenue. And so I have been sharing with you a series of emails to walk you through what it truly means and how you can ignite that same offline authority that you have had as a successful business owner in the online space. So, this is something that I know can be challenging for many of us that have been in business for quite some time, especially when most of our marketing efforts have happened offline, like networking in person, having business meetings in person, things like that. And for some of us, it's also been very easy. It can be easy. And so that's what I want to share with you in using the power of live streams or even recorded, but my favorites are lives, and how you can duplicate that same offline success in the online space. And so today, what we're going to be talking about is how to use live Q&A sessions to leverage your time and to leverage the power of video so that you can really build stronger connections with your online community and establish your authority. There's a few things that we're going to talk about today. Number one, why is it so important to leverage live Q&A sessions to build connections and establish authority? Well, here's the thing. When you do a live Q&A session, you are connecting more with your audience because you are answering their questions, right? So you're not just talking about things that you feel they need to hear. You are talking about things that they want to hear about because these are questions that they've asked you. So how do you figure out what questions to even do a Q&A session with? A really simple way is to think about frequently asked questions that you get asked quite often from prospects, from leads, from clients, from past clients. And that's a really great way to come up with video content. Not to mention, it's a really great way to come up with all types of content, not just on video, emails, regular posts, text messages, DMs, blogs, things like that. Okay. So one thing that you can do is to encourage your audience to participate in the live Q&A session by asking them to submit questions ahead of time. So that's something that I do inside of my free community. Typically on Mondays or Tuesdays, I encourage people to drop questions in a question thread that we have inside of the community so that on Thursday during the live Q&A session, I can answer those. All right. So that's a pretty easy way to guarantee that you're going to stay on topic with what your audience actually wants to know more about. So here's a quick example. If you are a fitness coach, right, you could hold a live Q&A session on either FB or IG and answer questions related to workouts and diet plans that maybe you get asked really frequently. Okay. All right. So number two, when you do live Q&A sessions, you're also showcasing your expertise. So using a live Q&A session gives you the opportunity to showcase your expertise because you're providing valuable insights, tips, advice, which are all going to establish your authority in your industry. So a great example is somebody like myself, who's a digital marketing consultant and expert. I can hold a live Q&A session on, whether it's LinkedIn or FB or wherever I'm doing it, and answer questions related to social media marketing, to content marketing, and because that's what I do and that's what people want to learn more about, right? And then the third way, or the third reason why leveraging live Q&A sessions is really, really powerful is that it also allows you to repurpose the content. So you can repurpose a live Q&A session and use that for blog posts, for emails, for social media posts. This is something that we actually teach and we do as an agency for our private clients is we will take their live video, whether it's a Q&A session or just a regular live video like I'm doing right now, we will take that video and transcribe it and then use the actual content in that video, the words that were said, and we can re-edit that into an article or a blog post or use snippets of it for email. Also take clips of that video to use for short form videos as well. So there's lots of different things that you can do with that live Q&A session. I'm going to do a quick little recap. In today's episode, leveraging live Q&A sessions, how this can help you to build connections and establish authority. Number one, by engaging with your audience because you are encouraging them to participate in the live Q&A session by asking them to submit their questions. And you are using that content, their own questions, to actually do a Q&A session about. Number two, it will allow you to showcase yourself as an expert because you are not only using their own questions, but you are answering their questions, which are going to be providing valuable tips and insights and advice, which in turn establish you as an authority. And then the third one is you can use your live Q&A sessions to repurpose content from, right? So use that video, even if it's not a live Q&A session, it could just be a video, like I said, like I'm doing right now, and repurpose that into using the content inside of that video for emails, for blog posts, for articles, snippets of that video, small clips of that video, repurpose them for short form video. All right. So I'll see you guys later. See you then.